having fun at home, doing all that fun learning. What's that, Sonny? You've especially liked all the learning at home. You have, haven't you? And you've got a fun activity for the children today. Do you want to tell them about it? It looks like something down there. Can you see? Shall we tell the children what it's all about? So children, Sonny and I thought that we would make a buzzy bee and that you would have fun making a buzzy bee. This week in the hub, our poem's been about a bee, so we thought it'd be a good idea to make a buzzy bee. What do you think? Right children, to make your buzzy bee, you're going to need a cup. And if you don't have a cup, you can get some paper or cardboard and just roll it around like a shoe and put some sellotape around it so it stays. Of course, you'll need some white paper. You need some black paper, some yellow paper. I'm going to use some black paint and some yellow paint today, and of course some paintbrushes. If you don't have paint, you can use crayons, felt tips. You can even use some yellow paper and black paper and cut strips and glue around your cup or your tube. You also will need some scissors, glue. You will also need some felt tips. You'll need a red felt tip and also a black felt tip or a vivid. You will also need some sellotape. Right, first of all, I'm going to start painting my cup. First of all, I'm going to use yellow, and I'm going to do a yellow stripe like that. And I'm going to go right around the edge like that, and right around my cup. Now we have painted right around the cup like that, so you've got one stripe of yellow. Now we are going to paint a black stripe. So I'm just going to over here. I'm going to go right around the cup to do a stripe. Finished my black stripe. So now I'm going to paint another yellow stripe. I've got some water and I'm going to just wash my brush. If you've only got one brush, make sure you wash it and then change when you're changing colour. But fortunately I've got two, so now I'm going to get my yellow paint and paint another yellow stripe right around, and try not to mix the colours. Right, now I have just finished painting the yellow stripe right around. As you can see, it's nicely painted. Now I am going to change my brush and start painting my last black stripe like that. And of course, if you don't have paint, you can always use crayons, pastels, strips of paper. Be as creative as you want. And we're nearly finished painting the last part of the black stripe now. If we look at the cup, it is fully painted and it's got yellow and black stripes around it. I'm going to let that dry for a little while. So I'll leave it for a little while and I'll come back to it once it's dry. Now that our cup is dry, and you can see that there's the stripes there, the black and yellow stripes, we are now going to make the face. So I'm going to get my yellow paper and I'm going to cut out a circle, just like this. You may want to draw a circle first with a pencil, and then you may want to then cut it out. I am now going to get some white paper because I am now going to do the eyes. So I'm going to do the inside of the face. I'm going to do the eyes, so I'll cut some white circles like that. There's one, and then two. Right, I'm going to now glue them to the face like that, and the other one like that. So as you can see my two eyes there. I'm going to get some black paper and do the inside. Cut two little black circles for the inside. Oops, I'm just going to glue it like that, and then cut my second one out and do the same. You might need to get an adult to help you cut these little circles out, but I'm sure you can manage. Most of you will be able to manage on your own. Right, so now I've got my eyes there. I'm now going to do a little nose, a red nose like that, and I'm going to draw a mouth, a nice smiley mouth, because that's what bees have, a smiley. So now I'm going to cut out the top part where his feelers are there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the black bit of paper and just cut around the edge of the circle like this, and around the edge of the circle like this, so it fits nicely around. And then I'm going to take my circle away, and I've got this little cap, like a black cap there. And then I'm going to just do that little zigzag. So I'm going to cut up like this, like that, and like that. I'm going to get my glue, and I'm going to stick it on the top of his head like that. And can you see? It's all stuck like that. I am now going to do the antennas or the feelers like. So I'm going to get some black paper, and I'm going to cut in the middle. Again, you might want to do an outline with the pencil first. I'm just going to quickly just cut it. There's one, and then I'm going to get another piece of paper and do the second one. So it's like a little ball around the end, cutting it, and then like a stick. So now I've got two antennas or feelers. I'm going to glue them up there like that. So there's the first one, and then there's the second one up there. I'll just move that there. I am now going to glue the face onto my cup. So here's my cup, and I'm going to glue the face just like that. Now that I've got my white paper, I'm actually going to fold it in half, because if you look at this bee here, it's got 2 sets on each side. So I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to draw like a butterfly wings, like that. And I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to cut closely to the pencil, like that. There's my first wing, and then I'm going to put it down and cut around it again so I get the same size for the other side. Right, now that I've got my 2 wings, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to get my glue stick and I'm going to glue down the middle like that. And then I am going to put it and glue it at the side like that. They sort of stick out like that. And then I'm going to get the other one and do the same. So I'm going to glue down that middle, stick it on the side, and just bring them out like that. And there is my buzzy bee that I've made. What's that, Sonny? Oh, you really like the buzzy bee, and you really hope that the children have fun making their own buzzy bee. Yeah? So children, have fun making your own buzzy bee, and Sonny and I would love to see your pictures of your bees, so send them in and we can't wait. Bye for now. See ya.